All right, welcome back everybody to Altcoin Daily, where you subscribe for a video on cryptocurrency every day. My name's Austin. Today we're talking about the latest news involving Vechain, involving Trustswap, involving Injective, and much, much more. So like always, check the timestamps down below in the video description, and let's jump in, starting with Ethereum. The flippening mentioned on the UK Parliament floor, people are finally understanding Ethereum. And of course, when you hear the word flippening, that refers to ETH's market cap potentially flipping Bitcoin's market cap, becoming more valuable, something we have never seen before. Bitcoin has always remained number one, but looking at the market caps, it is just about a 2.5x away from that happening. Anyway, the big news is that this was just mentioned on the UK Parliament floor. Let me play you this clip, then I want to give you my thoughts.
This is the fire that started with the tally sticks, destroyed not just an old parliament, but an old world. It brought about a new innovation in currency and a change in our economic future. It removed the restrictions that for many had held back our economy. Now, this is a time when we need to talk again about those changes, because this bill, this speech, does not cover the changing nature of currency, the changing nature of the economy, and the innovations that we're seeing online through various forms of cryptocurrencies. I'm not going to go in the few moments left to me of the flippening and why I'm going to be bullish on Ether and not Bitcoin, or the nature of the change in the treasury that is needed to enable innovation that sees the sharing of prosperity on a global basis.
All right, a small mention, yet a very impassioned mention. And to me, whether or not Ethereum flips Bitcoin in market cap in 2021, to me, is irrelevant for two specific reasons. Number one, anything can happen with altcoins in a bull market. We've seen how fast money can be sucked in, can go into quality protocols, and we've also seen how fast money can be sucked out. The key is going to be what happens in the bear markets. Which protocols will retain the most value? Which then, of course, will bring us into the next bull market, and into the next bear market, and so on and so forth. That's number one. Number two, on why the flippening is irrelevant to me, is because you can like them both. You can own both, which I do. And I think Bitcoiners and Ethereans have a lot more in common than what we have apart. Because the real enemy are people like this from traditional finance, like this right now, who refuse to acknowledge the value of either of them. Barry Diller, who is the IAC and Expedia chairman, heavily respected in the traditional world, was asked about his thoughts on cryptocurrency. This just happened. Watch this.
We almost can't get away without asking you somehow about cryptocurrency, since it's
you can't
something.
Ask me about cryptocurrency.
I can't. Well, I'm going to.
You could ask me about it, but.
Well, what do you think of it?
I think it's a con.
You think it's a con?
Yeah, absolutely.
I
watch some of the people you have on, and
yeah.
I talk about it. 40,000, 12,000, whatever, and I think this is nutso talk. But.
Okay, that's the clip. You can tell Barry is pretty ignorant on the subject of cryptocurrency. He probably can't fathom that anything would ever upset the traditional finance system. Let me tell you about the real flippening, Barry. It's Bitcoin flipping the traditional banking system. It's Ethereum and DeFi flipping traditional banking system type products like lending and borrowing. That's the real flip with both Bitcoin and both Ethereum. Give me your thoughts down below. Do you like Bitcoin? Do you like Ethereum? Or do you like them both? Comment below. Before we get to altcoins, I do want to talk about Bitcoin. It was recently announced that China's largest miner plans to move to North America amid China's crackdown on Bitcoin mining. And just to be super realistic, this could just be a bluff. Maybe they just want China to hear it, so China maybe changes their stance. But either way, this announcement is a pretty big deal. It comes from a recent statement from Zhi, the operator of one of the leading Chinese mining pools, Leibit Mining. And you can read his whole statement here, but he essentially echoes something that Michael Saylor said, which is that if China doesn't want the Bitcoin miners, they will absolutely be absorbed by Europe and America. In a direct quote from Zhi, Mining in China may change from large to family miners. Even if it causes 50% of the mining machines to fail to operate, there is no problem for the Bitcoin system. But the top mining pools may become European and American mining pools. So just a small update on this recent China Bitcoin mining FUD. My takeaway on this is bullish. Bullish for the Bitcoin network. Next piece of news on Vechain. Let's not forget China's stance on Vechain, coming from a recent tweet from Vechain node. There are crypto projects that are approved in China. Only 2 crypto projects made it to the list. Vechain, which is a crypto project supply chain management service via blockchain technology. The other company on the list to make it is ParcelX, which will offer crypto-based parcel delivery services. Vechain and ParcelX approval is great news to the crypto community, as it means that the 2 projects will be able to operate in China legally. So if you like Vechain, you like this. For me personally, I'm going to have to keep doing more research because to my knowledge, it was more than 2. There's also Neo and Ontology, and I believe even Tron, which has a very close relationship with the Chinese government. But we'll see. I will keep doing research. Keep following. Next piece of news on Trustswap. Gate.io announces a strategic partnership with leading digital asset platform Trustswap. So Gate.io is obviously one of the major centralized exchanges. Trustswap is one of the major DeFi launchpads. Sort of a match made in heaven. The partnership between Gate.io and Trustswap will add strategic value and support to some of the best Trustswap launchpad projects and companies. Both companies have already seen mutual success working together through Gate.io startup projects such as Defund, Securitants, and Verso Finance have raised over $96 million before being listed on the Gate.io exchange. In a direct quote from the CMO of Gate, by collaborating with Trustswap, Gate.io reiterates its commitment to support up-and-coming projects by allowing them to raise funds through its Gate.io startup platform and giving users early access to promising new projects before being listed on the Gate.io exchange. Very interesting. I can see this being bullish for both parties, and in a direct quote from the CEO of Trustswap, this partnership with Gate is yet another example of the commitment made by Trustswap to continuously partner with the best-of-breed cryptocurrency companies and exchanges. Gate.io will allow projects to raise funds and launch much quicker than before. So give me your thoughts down below, and definitely keep the projects launching off Trustswap on your radar. Next piece of news for Injective protocol, derivatives governance launch. We are thrilled to launch Injective governance for derivatives markets. Starting today, users participating in Equinox staking will be able to propose new derivatives markets listing for both perpetuals and futures contracts. So I'm personally not a trader, but if you're going to trade, might as well do it in a decentralized way. And now if you hold a token, you can help choose which new derivatives markets are listed. The governance process is a core component of our decentralized protocol and will serve an important role in our upcoming mainnet release. In addition, participating in market proposals via governance will enable you to earn additional APY boost on your Equinox staking. So Injective hodlers, sound off below. Major milestone. Good to see projects implementing. Okay, next piece of news for SuperFarm. Announcing the next project launching on Superstarter, Virtual Poker. Now, I'm involved with both of these projects, and it's just cool to see which new altcoins are coming into the ecosystem and which launchpads are they choosing. So Virtual Poker is the consensus-backed platform for playing provably fair poker on the blockchain, and they are ready to shake up the gambling industry. And by the way, just the fact that this is consensus-backed is a big green flag to me. If you hold SuperFarm, let me know your thoughts on this down below. The 3 specifics that I thought was interesting. Number 1, leveraging blockchain technology gives Virtual Poker a distinct advantage over today's online casinos, since Virtual Poker never holds the player's funds. Instead, they are held in escrow by Ethereum smart contracts. So very decentralized. Number 2, another significant advantage is that Virtual Poker's GLI-certified peer-to-peer shuffling protocol allows for much more transparency and game security, since the playing decks are never located on centralized servers. Very interesting. And number 3, what sets virtual poker apart from existing blockchain projects is it's the only blockchain-based poker system licensed by the Malta Gaming Authority, which results in bigger regulatory clarity and safety for investors. So this was a brief overview today. Give me your thoughts down below, either on SuperFarm or on virtual poker. Cool to see what's happening in the space. Next piece of lower cap altcoin news. EnergyWeb, the cryptocurrency, the company, EnergyWeb partners with EPP, Energy Peace Partners, to develop a digital marketplace platform in fragile, energy-poor countries. So if you like EnergyWeb token, you'll like this. And first, let's answer the question, what is EPP, the company they partnered with? EPP leverages climate finance solutions to promote peace and development by extending the renewable energy revolution to some of the planet's most vulnerable populations. So giving green energy to poor countries that need it most, right in line with EnergyWeb token. And how will EPP then be integrated with EnergyWeb? Well, the digital market platform EPP will leverage the EnergyWeb Origin open-sourced development toolkit and be prepared to integrate with EnergyWeb Zero, an application to find and digitally source verified, emission-free renewable energy globally. So what this means to you is that EnergyWeb and their token continue to expand. This partnership represents EnergyWeb's first engagement with projects in Africa and a breakthrough opportunity to introduce digital tools that make it easy for local communities to attract renewable energy buyers who can help expand clean energy access and related social co-benefits in a frictionless way. I love it. If you hold EnergyWeb token, give me your thoughts down below. That is the video. My name's Austin. Like always, see you tomorrow.